my name is John. Welcome to another Banggood tool review. This tool review is not actually a tool, it's a measuring instrument. It's a standalone linear scale, the sort of thing you put into a lathe, cross straight or a milling machine. This particular one I'm going to put onto my quill on my milling machine. Before we start, I want to make one or two things perfectly clear. The first thing is, Banggood don't make these Banggood exporting from China. The second thing is, they're sent it to me completely free of charge. It's made to do with whatever I want. This particular one I'm going to use on my milling machine. The third thing is, I'll put a link to this particular item in the description box. If you click the link and you buy one of these, or you buy any item from Banggood using my link, I do get a small amount of commission. I'm not going to be able to retire, but it'll certainly help us buy bits and pieces and run my shop. Right, I hope that's crystal clear. There's nothing hidden here. If this is shite, I'll just say it is. I don't need to tell lies. So we'll have a look, see what it's like, and I hope you enjoy the video. The scale comes in that cardboard box inside a grey plastic bag. I really wish Banggood would spend a little bit more time and a little bit more money on the packaging. This one's actually survived its trip here. These batteries were in a little bubble case, but I have had them out. I have had the thing powered up. Right. It's basically a sliding digital scale. This is the length I ordered for my milling machine. They do longer ones for various applications. It's got quite a decent length of wire on by the look of it. And one thing I did notice, it's got a magnet in there, which means it'll stick onto a flat face on a machine. We'll open this up, put the batteries in. Take CR2032s, which are really popular. They are in the UK anyway. Use them all the time in motor cars, on car remotes. It's jumping out, sticking on the magnet. Right, they drop into there. Little plastic cover snaps into place. I'll get a close-up shot of the screen. Right, you've got an on-off button, millimetre inch button, 0 button, set in ABS. So turn it on. It's obviously in millimetres, inches, don't a tenth to a thou. Put it in millimetres. Right, so if we move this, it's obviously given a reading. So we can zero it. Goes up, back to 0, and then shows a negative when you get below 0. All straightforward stuff. I don't know if it'll turn itself off. I've got a vernier. It doesn't turn itself off, it just goes till the battery goes flat. Me Mid 2 vernier does turn itself off. I'll leave this on and hopefully it will turn itself off after 2 or 3 minutes of inactivity, just to save the batteries. But saying that, the batteries are very inexpensive. It comes with some bracketry like a fitting kit, but you need to be able to make and mend and adapt things. There's certainly a starting point, give it something to go off. Different brackets, little hole patterns. They look like 3mm screws in there. There doesn't appear to be any screws, but as I say, I have had the packet open as possible. I've lost them. There's actually some specs on the instruction sheet. That's the one I've got, 0 to 6 inch or 0 to 150mm. It's got a resolution or a accuracy of plus or minus 0.06 of a millimetre, which is not very much. That's 6/100ths of a mil, so it's pretty good. That's actually a mounting plate, snaps into there, and that snaps into place, so you can mount it onto a non-magnetic surface. And basically, it certainly appears to do what it's supposed to do. You move that and it counts up and down. Okay, I've got the reed head very lightly nipped in my vise. I've got a little bolt in there on one end of the scale, so when I move the x-axis back and forward, the scale's going to operate. Right, I'm going to zero both scales. And we'll gently try going the right way, John. And we'll stop it 13,990, 13,95. $26,725, $26,700. I don't know how accurate the scale on my machine is. It's not been set up. I've not actually had to set it up. What I can do, I can use the graduations on the feed screw and compare that against the DRO, because that's imperial, the feed screw is imperial. We've got 74910, we've got 749, so it's looking quite promising. Go the other way again, John. $150mm of travel tool. Right, so we've got 14428 and we've got 14431. I think that's pretty good. If it was like a mil or 2 mil output, as I keep saying, even a cheap digital caliper does give a good reading. I'm going to change this from metric to imperial. That's inches. That's inches. I'm going to zero them both. Now I've zeroed the mechanical scale on the x-axis to 0. 8 full turns is 1 inch. So I'll just see what it says. Coming up. Right, that's 8 full turns. So I'm getting a reading of 0.99960, which is 9 off an inch. And that one there, the top one, is actually given dead on an inch. So which one's right? I'm very, very impressed with that. Very impressed indeed. This is where I'm going to mount it on the quill feed on this milling machine. I haven't got a great little room, so it'll be quite interesting. I will do a video on my YouTube channel of mounting that. Okay, to sum things up, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's better than I thought it was going to be. It's better quality than I thought it was going to be, and it's certainly accurate enough for anything I'm going to be doing. One minus point is it doesn't turn itself off, so the batteries will go flat if you forget to turn it off. Question is, would I buy one of these to put in a machine in my shop? Absolutely. I think a really good value for money. If you want to put a cheap DRO onto a mini mill or a small lathe, this is definitely the way to go. Don't forget, if you click on the link, I do get a little bit of commission, which is going to help us to make more and better videos. If there's anything on the Banggood site, engineering wise, that you'd like me to have a look at, just send us an email. I'm sure Banggood will be more than happy to send the gear. Because what you get with me is the real deal. That's no bullshit. What you see is what you get. Anyway, thanks for watching.